Will be interesting to see the new area as well.
まさに滅びの災いと呼ぶにふさわしいわ。終わりなき苦痛と消えることのない呪い。だからよそ者なんて信用するなって言ったんじゃないか。そして救世主の誕生。
Interesting.
ついに役目を果たしたの。
アビス教団の名は知ってたが、
Okay, so
これほど
ARCHON
大規模で広範囲な動きを見せるのは初めてだ。まるでナタ相手に戦争を仕掛けようとしてるような。
My camera is blocking the wording.
まさかお前がテイラットに来た時に乗ってた宇宙船のことか。この数ヶ月の間で42の星が消えた。何者かがずうずうしくもこの世界から吸い取っている。災いはいつか必ず訪れる。みんなもそう言ってるわ。彼女の存在を無視し続けたらいつか本当に彼女の声が聞こえなくなってしまうからね。
What the hell kind of fever dream is this?
お前の魂は欠けていて、傷口にはアビスに侵食された跡が見られる。アビスの力の使い方を学ぶつもりもないのなら、私が代わりに調べるしかない。
Oh, I can't wait.
無に帰せ。この
She
手
looks so cool.
烈空星々よ、静かに眠れ。
That's a cool ultimate.
はじめまして、私はダリア。セピロス教会の女性で
Dahlia.
風神バルバ
She's
トス
gonna
の
be the
伝道師です。
4-star. Sword user, interesting choice.
面白くなってきた。
Hydro, okay.
私の夜はここで終わる。だがお前の
What
旅
the
は
hell?
まだまだ続く。
お前は私の師匠極悪鬼スルトロッチを知っているのだろう。戦線は総崩れだ。
真っ向の剣ダインスレイブ。これがお前の望んだことか。
お兄ちゃんはいつも運命を変えようとしてる。でも今回は何としても止めてみせる。
よくやったスカーク。今回生き残った。
今もなお運命の食器は動いているのか。
なぜお前が鈍性のクジラの剣能を持っている。
するとロッチ。
経緯などとうの昔に消え去った貴様の傲慢さと邪悪さに気づいた時にな。
500年前にお姉ちゃんと再会する機会を逃すわけにはいかないから。
いずれ本物の宇宙に帰るだろう。
旅の終点で2人の新たな始まりが待ってる。
What the fuck? Oh my god. I am at a loss for words. This is gonna be 2 updates in a row that Genshin has fucking blown expectations out of the water. Oh, I can't wait for Skirk. This update is gonna be for the books. This looks insane. Okay. Genshin straight up was like, oh, you like paralogism? How about we dial that up to a 9 or a 10? More like a 400. Jeez.
Hello, travelers! Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 5.7 special program. I am Aileen Mythen, the voice of Dahlia, and hosting with me today we have...
Hey everyone, I'm Kat Pratano, rhymes with Capitano, the voice of Child's Master, Skirk.
And I'm Katiana Sarkissian, the voice of the Pyro Archon herself, Malwika.
Yeah, well, after seeing that trailer, this version seems absolutely stacked. We're getting the next installment of the Twins quest in this version.
Yeah, seriously.
Yippee! And let's not forget, Skirk is finally here, you guys. Yup. I cannot wait to see how all these stories unfold.
Her first appearance left quite the impression, didn't it? So mysterious.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that interaction left us all with far more questions than answers.
Yeah, I mean, she did give us a few clues about herself, though. Remember? In the Primordial Sea at the end of the Fontaine Archon quest?
Right. Something about the remains of a descender.
And she looks different.
The Bow, the Visionary.
That's the other
thing. I
thing.
still don't know what any of it means, though.
The version we got then is different
so
from the
far,
version
all
we
know
have
about
now.
Her past is that she trained
She
under
looks
the
so
foul
different.
Certology.
So, Certology isn't just some ordinary mentor.
Oh, definitely not. Dainsliff revealed that Certology is one of the 5 sinners of Conria and someone who possesses all-encompassing power. Imagine training under someone like that. No walk in the park, let me tell you.
Well, maybe that explains how aloof and indifferent Skirk seems to be. Seriously, though, her demeanor is stone cold in a way that's almost otherworldly or something.
Yeah, it's kind of cold as ice, right? Right? But I mean, you know, the important thing is, this time we should be able to get some answers, right?
Oh, I hope so. Yes, please. I am dying to
She is getting her own story quest.
Okay, then be sure to check out her story quest where the Traveler and Skirk's paths will cross once again. Travelers will have the chance to uncover new
She
clues about her
looks
past
so
and the world
good
of
as
Teyvat
well.
as a
They
whole,
absolutely
so don't miss
nailed
out.
the design with her.
So Liyue is where we run into Skirk this time. Wow. It's kind of weird seeing her out and about like this, isn't it? In such a normal location.
Right?
Wait, hold on a second. Is Skirk playing an instrument?
Oh?
I mean, in my mind, she's like this, you know, ice queen, but here she actually looks emotional.
Okay.
I mean, there's almost a
all
sadness
right.
there.
Oh, yeah.
You're kind of
It seems
taking
like that instrument
inspiration
means a
from
lot
the
to her.
Nether Realm
Oh,
here.
You don't even
in
know.
Star
It sure
Rail.
does. As for why she chooses
Let's
to
dial
play it
it back
alone
a
in
little
a place
bit here,
like
Genshin.
this, well, that's something travelers can uncover for themselves.
It looks
What
so cool.
I can reveal is, after encountering a mysterious power in this quest, the traveler starts having strange nightmares.
Yeah,
and
some
it seems
fever
like Skirk
dreams.
Is the only one
God.
who can help. Which means the only way to resolve the situation is for the two to work
I
together.
love her
Okay,
sword.
Slay, so we're
That's
teaming up
such a
with
cool
Skirk, huh?
sword.
Okay, but like, am I the only one who's a little intimidated?
What? Intimidated by Skirk?
Just a little.
She's only a mysterious sword master with insane fighting skills and an unbreakable stone-cold exterior.
It almost feels
Seriously,
like a
though, with their
dream
ability
that
to
she's
wield
finally
various
here.
elements and their abyssal purification powers, I think the traveler
It
can
just
hold their own.
feels
Yeah, it'll be
crazy.
fine. No problem.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you know, now I'm curious how she got that strong. I mean, okay, she reined in her master's pet, the all-devouring narwhal, like
Yep.
it was nothing.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've only seen a fraction of what she can do.
True, and just like the truth about her past, that's a question travelers will need to answer for themselves in game. So get ready to play. But considering Skirk and the Traveler will need to fight side by side, let's take a closer look at what she can do in combat.
Hell yeah. Ooh, so mysterious.
I'll only demonstrate this once.
It's under development as non-indicative final product.
Nice.
Yep. Whoa.
Merciless.
Okay.
And never fraud goes out.
I'm done. I am.
As Child's Master
Done.
and someone capable of training in the Abyss, Skirk's
That is by
combat skills are
far
truly
one of
something
the
special.
coolest
First, it's worth
ultimates
pointing out,
I've ever
Skirk
seen.
doesn't use a vision. Her powers come from the Abyss, but In the interest of blending in, she camouflages it to appear cryo-like in nature.
Ah,
and in addition,
okay.
Skirk's attacks do not rely on elemental energy. She uses a special kind of energy known as serpent subtlety instead. And when you tap her elemental skill, Skirk gains a certain amount of energy and enters a special combat state, signaled by
Does
her
she
Shaman
have
outfit,
two
which is very
swords?
cute, might I add. While in this state, Skirk's
It's a
normal,
double-
charged, and plunging attacks
It's
deal
a
cryo damage
double-edged
that
sword.
can't be overridden. This state also increases her resistance to interruption and attack AoE. And when cryo-related reactions are triggered, multiple void rifts will appear on the
So
field.
looking forward to pulling her.
Skirk can use her charged attack or her special elemental burst to absorb the void rifts. And after unleashing a special elemental
Interesting.
burst, her normal attack's damage will be increased based on the number of rifts absorbed.
Aw, heck yeah. So it's kind of like the more she fights, the stronger she gets.
Yeah, pretty much. Plus, holding her elemental
So
skill
she kind of
is
has a
another option.
similar
When there are void rifts
playstyle
on the
to
field,
Varessa.
holding her elemental
The more
skill allows her
Varessa
to
hits,
absorb them
the
and gives
stronger
her
her
the ability to
ultimate
quickly maneuver
gets.
around the battlefield. Once she has enough energy, she can unleash her elemental burst to deal consecutive slashes of AoE damage.
I see. So she's a unit you can keep on the field for a long time, or take out when you need a sudden burst of damage.
Oh, yeah.
Pairing her with Hydro and Cryo characters also further enhances her abilities. And if your team is comprised entirely of Hydro and Cryo characters, your party member's elemental skill level will be increased by 1.
Whoa, so she like enhances her party members'
That's
skills too.
cool.
Once a mentor, always a mentor, I guess.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like Tartaglia had a great teacher.
Oh, he sure did.
Yep.
And I love the look of her camouflaged abyssal powers.
Right.
The special effects are incredible.
Right? And when she enters her special combat state, her outfit changes too. Okay, slay. It looks a lot more suited for battle, don't you think?
Oh, yeah. So it seems like travelers can approach combat in 2 ways then. You can use her special combat state to dish out damage with cryo-infused attacks and heighten this damage by absorbing void rifts with her special elemental burst. Or, after other Hydro and Cryo party members have generated void rifts, you can take to the field to quickly absorb them and build up energy to unleash powerful
cool.
slashes with her normal elemental burst.
That is
Both
really
seem
cool.
really, really useful. And since Cryo and Hydro characters enhance Skirk's skills, there are tons of team comp possibilities here.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, hey, speaking of, what about Dahlia? He's a Hydro character, right? Sounds like he could be a good fit for Skirk.
Oh, I think you're onto something here. We got to know him a bit during the Mondstadt interlude.
Yeah,
So we're
when Albedo
fine,
was
but
put on trial
also
for
kinda
murder.
mischievous
Everyone
at the same
remembers
time.
that.
One thing we haven't seen, though, is what he can do in combat. Want to give us the scoop, Aileen?
You got it. You are in for a treat.
Let's go.
Let's go!
I love the little emote. I don't know if I'm gonna use Dahlia, but
Hey!
I mean Dahlia's better than the last 4-star that we got
say it, the
from
animal
Mondstadt, so. Interesting.
Okay, so Dahlia is a Hydro Sword user and support character who can use his elemental burst to provide a Hydro shield for his teammates.
Oh, it's like the shield appears in response to his prayer.
Yes, and for a certain period of time, after
So
unleashing his
Dahlia's
elemental
a
burst, Dahlia can
shielder?
gain stacks of benison by hitting enemies with normal attacks or triggering freeze reactions. So when his
That's
shield
handy.
breaks, Dahlia can consume his stacks of benison to summon it again, allowing him to continuously protect his party members and to increase their resistance to interruption.
Interesting.
And after unlocking a specific talent, Dahlia can also boost the attack speed of the on-field character, allowing them dish out damage even faster.
Oh, nice. So he can help us attack without interruption and increase our attack speed? Sounds like a huge help.
And with his his elemental skill, Dahlia summons Sacramental Shower and places it in a designated location. His summon has different effects depending on who comes into contact with it. So, for example, if it's an enemy, Sacramental Shower will explode, dealing AoE hydro damage to surrounding enemies. But if a nearby party member comes into contact with it, Sacramental Shower will propel them high into the air, allowing them to evade enemy attacks while gaining an aerial advantage.
So it's almost like
so
a
he's like really reliable in
portable
combat,
plunge,
even though he
almost.
seems kind of mischievous the rest of the time.
No, really.
Interesting.
Yes, he definitely does. He has his little mischievous thing going on. I still remember all his teasing towards Venti during the Mondstadt interview.
But at the same time, he's also supposed to be the one who communicates with the will of Barbados, right? I'm not sure what to make of their dynamic.
Well, I guess first and foremost, he's Venti's friend, right?
Cute.
But even though he likes to tease, he's serious about his position as the Herald of Barbados. Oh, one more thing about his abilities. When Dahlia is in your party, the movement speed of your party members is increased during the day.
Hey, all the better to spread the word of Barbados. Praise Barbados, right? Is that how that works? Well, anyway, it's obvious he really cares about the people of Mondstadt.
It's almost like his
Exactly,
passive
he definitely does. Besides, his mischievous nature keeps things a little bit interesting, don't you think? It's one of my favorite things about
Weird,
him.
but okay.
Well, now that we've introduced our 2 new characters for version 5.7, we should probably let travelers know when they can add them to their parties.
Can do. Let's jump right into the event wishes. In the first half of version 5.7, we'll have event wishes for Skirk and Shenhe.
Dahlia will also enjoy a drop rate
You've
boost on
gotta
the first
be
half
kidding
rounds.
me.
Plus, the new 5-star sword,
That is a
Azure
really
Light,
cool
will
sword.
be featured on the weapon banner.
Yes! And in the second half of version 5.7,
Okay, that one
we'll
I
have
could give
returning
less of a
event
shit about
wishes for
because I have
Malika and
Malika.
Emily.
I don't have Emily,
Pretty
but I don't want
fire.
Emily.
All right, that's it for the event wishes. Let's talk about the story content travelers can look forward to in the new version.
Ooh, okay. This is the big one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's set the scene. During their travels, the traveler comes across evidence that seems to suggest their sibling was in Natlan.
Oh, wait up. I see Dainsleif. As we all know, that means things are about to get complicated.
Yup, very true.
Oh, I love Dainsleif. From this image, it looks like the sky has been slashed in two, and there's some kind of rift that connects to the abyss. And the traveler and their sibling are in different spaces, but they can still sense each other's presence.
Interesting.
Yes, I feel like the tension is palpable.
Yeah, and that makes sense. I mean, there was definitely some tension when we saw our sibling during the bedtime story quest.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Though we don't know what our sibling has been up to since then.
Quite
Kari
a
there
lot
did tell us
of
the Loom of Fate has been
tension.
completed. Of course, we still don't know how powerful it is, or what's needed to activate it.
Well, call me crazy, but I feel like we're gonna find out soon.
Maybe.
And it's
seems like all
interesting
parties are
that this is
converging in
coming
one
out
place,
right before
Natlan.
Node
So
Cry.
maybe that's where we can get some answers.
And I know one thing travelers will encounter in Natlan. A young woman dressed in peculiar clothing, hiding out in a cave.
It's not just her clothing that's special, though. Look at her eyes. Wait, is she...
The plot, it thickens.
Yeah.
Well, if the Abyss Order is out in full force in Natlan, it must mean there's been a new development in our siblings' grand plan.
Yup, and the Pyro Archon and our other friends from Natlan are on high alert. But the people of Natlan want a war against the Abyss itself. There's no universe where the Abyss Order gets to run wild in Natlan unchecked.
Well,
Very
if an
true.
altercation with the Abyss Order is in the cards, I know who's gonna be on the front lines. Twilight Sword himself, of course.
I mean, I can see it
These
now.
guys are who?
Dainsleif going all one-man army and rushing straight into action.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, we'll get to see it this time because our old friend Dainsleif is going to help us defeat their ranks in a manner we've never seen before.
Okay. This is not a drill, everyone. We finally get to see him in action.
Let's go!
So we
As
don't
the
get to
traveler
use
and
him, but
Danesla venture deep
it's
into
kinda,
Abyss
in a
Order
way,
territory,
he gets to
we'll get
fight
to see
alongside
his special
us.
abilities firsthand.
Oh, sounds like there's going to be a lot of obstacles
Space
between us and finding out the
and
deal
time
with our
for
sibling.
you.
Mm-hmm.
But
Interesting.
we've faced the Abyss Order before. We
And
can
it's
do
gonna
this.
be an
I have
Archon
no
quest.
doubt travelers will come out on top.
Oh yeah.
I guess, but the other question is, can we stop whatever our sibling is planning? What are their true goals? What does their plan mean for Teyvat? This quest might hold some very important answers.
I am so excited. I feel like this could be the start of a whole new phase in the quest to find our sibling.
Yes. It seems like it's not as simple as just finding them anymore. There's a lot
True.
more at stake.
Very true.
Oh, for sure. So this is definitely one to look forward to. All right. I think this is a good place to stop and take our first break.
Yeah, I need a sec to digest all that information.
Ooh, sounds good. Take a look at the second redemption code, travelers. We'll see you on the other side.
See ya.
Your space-time. Okay. So your space-time... I already have the other one because... So really only the only one I need is your space-time. Okay. This is... I don't... I'm kind of at a loss for words. That opening was really intense, but this is really gonna be a good update. And according to what the trailer was showing, apparently the Luma Faith is has been active for a bit, so that's gonna be interesting to deal with. We're 20 minutes in.
All right, welcome back, travelers. Now that we've introduced the new characters and quests,
Nobody
it's time to jump
wants
into the version 5.7
a
events.
constellation for
Let's
Sethos.
go! First up on the docket is an event that takes us back to Sumeru, where the Academia has developed a simulated adventure game.
Ooh.
Travelers will
Okay.
need to select various companion pieces to form teams and enhance their skills as they face off against various opponents in a board game style environment.
Yeah, and it's kind
Okay.
of like a choose your own adventure. You can go the rainforest route or the desert route. Each path has its own story and level of difficulty. And at the end
Okay.
of each adventure, travelers will face formidable opponents that require a certain level of strength to defeat.
Oh, so how do we make sure we're ready?
Well, travelers can enhance the strength of their pieces in several ways. Besides enhancing the pieces themselves, travelers might notice that the pieces are divided into species. Go to battle with a lot of
So
pieces
far,
of the same
so
species,
good.
and you can trigger unique
The serious problem
species
I've been
features.
having with
The higher
Genshin
the
lately
feature
is
level,
rerunning the
stronger
same
your pieces
events, but
become.
changing like one minor little thing.
I'm thinking an all-Saurian team could
So
be cool.
far, so good with this one, though.
And it looks like you can also assign equipment to your pieces to make them stronger.
Yeah, that's right. And random events and encounters will
So,
occur during the adventure,
it's like Genius
which travelers can
Invocation,
resolve to earn
but
helpful rewards. Like
chess
extra
themed
adventure points,
instead?
which travelers can use in the shop to purchase pieces to
Interesting.
improve their lineup. Travelers can also open chests to get all kinds of useful equipment. Plus, defeating formidable opponents along the route will allow you to unlock secret techniques that can help increase the strength of your entire team.
Okay.
Ooh. Of course, certain encounters can also derail your plans.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, so there are also situations where it all comes down to luck.
Yeah, so I think travelers will have a lot of
Yep.
fun dealing with the unexpected in this event.
It's a real test of tactical thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, there's more to this event than just the battle stages.
Oh.
Travelers can also participate in research stages that involve guiding Paimon to harvest fruit. Complete these stages to increase your
So it's
speculation level
like-
and unlock additional buffs for your team.
So we actually get to put time on to
Interesting.
work.
Finally.
Yup, and of course, completing this event will reward travelers with all sorts of goodies, including Primo Gems and the chance to invite Sethos to their parties.
Oh.
Nice.
All right. in this next event,
Nobody
an
wants
old friend
Sethos.
and genius
Sethos
inventor
is
from
a terrible
Fontaine
bow
is back
character.
and better than ever
He is
with
not
a new
good.
and improved turret.
Let me guess. He needs us to clear out monsters in an abandoned ruin again?
Yeah, that's right. But this time, travelers will face more formidable enemies than just slimes.
Whoa. That Somatril can give shields to its allies.
Oh.
Yeah, but don't worry.
Oh.
With this new and improved turret, we can use several new kinds of cannonballs to help clear out our opponents.
Oh, nice.
For example, grape shots split into smaller bullets when fired are good for taking out
Interesting.
multiple enemies at once. And directed piercing shots can be used to take down shields or target enemies
'Cause
hiding
I
in the corner.
remember
Sounds like the type of event where
the
you can really
event
just
for this
let loose and
before,
relieve
but
some
this
stress.
is
Oh,
way
definitely.
different.
But strategic ammunition choices will help you clear out the battlefield even faster.
So far, we've
Yeah.
introduced events you have to tackle solo, but this next event gives travelers the chance to work as a team.
Reminiscent
In
Regiment Frenzy.
Frenzy, travelers will get to team up with other players to tackle challenges made up of 3 stages, each with unique objectives.
Ooh, it'll be cool seeing what characters everyone chooses. Could make for some interesting team co-ops.
Well, there's a theme associated with each challenge, so your best bet is to choose a character whose skills are suited to the objective.
Oh.
But of
This
course,
is-
every character has their
okay.
strength.
Mhm.
Each stage also has smaller objectives that require teams to work together
So
and combine
it's
their
like
skills.
the
Completing
summer
these
event
submissions
they
can grant
did,
buffs to your
where
own
you were like,
entire team.
take out this
Mhm.
many,
Nice.
And in addition, at the
the best
beginning of
mages
each
using
challenge,
swirl
your team
reaction
will be
with
assigned
Kazuha.
random regiments to complete. Once you make it through the final
However,
stage,
the only
your team will
difference I'm
receive
noticing with
additional
this
frenzy
one
stars based
is
on your regiment
that you're
completion
able to
status.
choose which
Yeah,
character.
And remember, regiments benefit the entire team. It doesn't matter who completes them.
Okay, so not saying I need to do this or anything, but in theory, you could kind of coast to the finish line if you needed to.
Yeah. You could,
Okay.
in theory. But I think all travelers have something to contribute.
Yeah, and at the end of the
True.
day, it's about how you work together. That's the joy of co-op.
I feel like co-op is its own kind of motivation too. No one wants to let the team down.
For sure. And this time, teamwork is
Yep.
more important than ever. Because in this iteration of the event, dire difficulty is even more challenging.
Why am I
That
not
means whether it comes
surprised?
to character selection or combat strategy, coordination is more important than ever.
Good luck, travelers. Should be a fun one. All right, now I'm very excited to announce a
Stygian
new permanent event
Onslaught.
called Stygian Onslaught.
Ooh.
In this event,
Permanent.
travelers will be able to farm artifacts more freely and efficiently, as well as obtain artifact customization items for free.
For free?
For free.
A new permanent event. Okay, we need details now.
All right. Each update will feature a challenge that is split
This
into
is
3
literally what
phases,
all of us
each
have been
featuring unique
asking
mechanics
for.
with
An
5
easier
difficulty
way
levels
to
choose
farm
from.
artifacts.
Participation in the event will reward travelers with primo gems, artifacts, and valuable items for targeted artifact enhancement.
Okay, so you said we'll be able to farm artifacts more freely? What does that mean exactly?
It means the artifact drops aren't set in stone, and you can switch where they come from. For the first 10 days after the
Yes!
event begins, the leyline
Oh
disturbance
my
will be
God!
in outbreak state. During this period, travelers who clear any stage at level 3 difficulty or higher can expend any kind of resin to obtain artifacts from the leyline blossom at the end of the stage. And before the stage begins, travelers will get
Yes!
to choose which domain of blessing they want the artifact drops to come from.
Right. So travelers can also tackle the stages
So,
in co-op,
okay, so you
right?
can't
can still
necessarily
farm with
choose
friends.
what domain
Yes,
of blessing.
and you'll
You
be
can choose
rewarded
what
with
domain
additional
blessing, but you can't
artifacts every
choose
time
between
you
the two
consume a
sets.
certain amount of
So
resin.
that's
Okay,
a
the
bit of
amount of
an
hours I'm about to
inconvenience,
pour into this
but
thing. Lock me in and throw away the key, honestly.
super freaking
Oh
cool
my
that
God,
they're
you
doing
make
this.
it sound like
Because
you're in
Star
prison.
Rail already
Anyway,
has this.
you
They
also
have
mentioned something
planar
about
extraction.
targeted artifact enhancement, Katiana. What's that
And
about?
Yeah, right. So version 5.7
ZZZ has
is
routine
introducing
cleanup.
a new artifact-related item, Dust of Enlightenment.
Dust of
Ooh.
Enlightenment.
What is it?
Well, we all know what it's like to raise an artifact that has potential, only for it to turn out kind of less than ideal.
True.
Yeah.
So this item is designed to help with that.
Ooh.
So, Artifact 101, right? We all know every 4 levels, a random substat gets enhanced as you raise an artifact to level 20.
Yep.
But it doesn't always turn out the way you want.
Yeah.
So this item allows you to re-roll the substat enhancements of a level 20
You
artifact.
have got to
Yo,
be
wait,
kidding
really?
me.
Yeah. Before each reroll, you get to specify the types of substats you want to prioritize. After the result is revealed, you can choose to either keep the original substat
That is
configuration
amazing.
or accept the new one.
Oh my god, it's like being able to resurrect an artifact from the grave. Like, we really needed this.
Yeah,
God,
really
that is
powerful,
so great.
right? Starting in 5.7, travelers who participate in the new permanent event Stygian Onslaught will be able to obtain a total of 3 Dusts of Enlightenment per version for free. And the Gnostic Hymn and Gnostic Chorus rewards will feature 1 each.
Okay.
Plus, during version 5.7, travelers will be able to claim 2 Dusts of Enlightenment directly from their in-game mailbox after logging into Genshin
That's
Impact.
awesome.
Yes.
Okay, let's just pause to take that in for a sec.
That is
Oh, but I do
awesome.
have a question. So, according to the devs, the rewards for clearing the level 5 difficulty in the new permanent event can only be obtained by completing it solo. But what if that level of difficulty is a bit much for some people?
Yeah, like me.
Yeah, well, don't worry, I'll hard carry you.
Whoa.
Well, I will come in and the strongest travelers in Tevat will come in to help us out. Specifically, we're talking about travelers who have cleared an even higher level of difficulty. The characters used to complete those battles become exalted ones. Then, when attempting a level 1 through 5 difficulty challenge, other travelers can receive extra buffs by including exalted ones in their lineup.
Oh,
In-
cool. So travelers can help each other even outside of co-op. I like that, and I need that. Wait, hold on. You mentioned an even higher level of difficulty just now. I thought level 5 was the highest.
Yeah, well, clearing level 5 solo unlocks a secret level of difficulty. Level 6, dire difficulty.
Oh no.
Why am I not
Once
surprised
you reach
there?
level 6, it's dire straits. There
Dude,
are
it
no
is gonna be
companions to
so
turn to for
freaking
comfort.
easy to
No
farm
promise of
Skirk's
prelogens
artifacts
to drive
now.
you forward.
What?
Just
That's
formidable
sneaky
enemies
as well.
and
They-
an unrelenting desire to prove
I
yourself.
bet they came out with this because Skirk was coming down. People are like, oh, it's going to be so hard to get
So
artifacts.
you're telling me travelers really
Problem
don't get anything
solved.
in return for accomplishing something like that?
Well, we'll just have to wait and see now, won't we?
What? I can't wait.
All right, that's it for Stygian Onslaught. Just a reminder, the outbreak period begins the second Wednesday after a version update, or
Okay.
8 days into the new version. So don't forget to gather your friends and get farming when the time comes. All right, time to lock in. Travelers might also be excited to hear that the Traveler's Tales is coming in version 5.7.
Okay, Slay. Last time was so much fun. We got to reunite with so many old friends and make a lot of great new memories.
Yeah, why don't we take a look at some of the encounters in store for us this time?
So is it going to be the exact same thing?
Whoa, hang on a sec. So Toma's back in Mondstadt, and he's drinking with Kaya at the Angel's Share?
Huh. I never thought about it before, but now that I see it, yeah, I feel like they totally make great drinking buddies. Oh, I love him.
Looks like he's got quite the posse around him.
Oh, it's so cute. I want to know what they're talking about.
Oh, and it looks like Dory's in Inazuma. Is she trying to sell something to Sayu?
Oh, of course.
Oh no, someone save Sayu. She's too
So-
innocent for Dory schemes.
Honestly, though, a crafty merchant like Dory could show up anywhere, and I wouldn't be surprised.
The characters
I bet
are just
we
like
even run
all
into
over
her
the
and
place
not
this time
cry
around.
At some point.
Ooh, I wonder how many other friends will show up this
How
time.
many characters
From
are
what I've
actually
heard,
going to be
it's quite a
talking is
few.
the question.
So keep a lookout while exploring the open world, travelers.
Ooh.
Being able to run into characters in the open world is such a nice addition. I wish it was part of every version.
Right? I know.
Not
it really makes
seeing
the open world feel more
anything
alive and
crazy
interactive.
in terms of
Yeah,
events.
And luckily, the devs feel the same way. The devs have said that making Traveler's Tales a permanent event is in the works, so travelers can look forward to that sometime in the future. Yippee!
Finally, Overflowing Abundance is returning at
Overflowing
the end of
Abundance.
version 5.7. Travelers
Okay.
can look forward to double the talent and weapon ascension material drops,
Ooh.
so don't miss out.
In addition, new Envisaged Echoes challenges will be added in version 5.7.
Friend Shogun
for the
and
Riding Shogun
Shenhe.
in Shenhe.
Oh, Shenhe's Echo is so cool.
Yeah.
I see sigils and pops of red in there. Okay, girl, very fitting.
And the Riding Shoguns like petals floating in the wind. The purple matches so well.
So pretty.
Yep, so if you want to claim them, make sure your characters are ready. Travelers can also look forward to some Genius Invocation
Chaska,
TCG
Mawika,
updates,
and Seat Lolly.
including new
Okay.
character and action cards.
Cool.
You can now add Mawika and Seat Lolly and Chaska to your decks.
Don't miss out, Genius Invocation fans.
Nice.
Alright, that brings us to the system optimizations that travelers can look forward to in the new version.
First up is an improved resource management feature for mobile players. Simply
okay,
put,
not
it's
so
a
much me.
practical update designed to reduce the package size of the mobile version.
Dude, nice.
That's
I feel
gonna
like our
help
phones
people
will thank
quite
us.
a bit.
After the 5.7 update, travelers will receive a pop-up notification after opening Genshin Impact on mobile, asking them to choose from different resource plans.
Okay.
Under the basic plan, the system will retain the necessary resources for daily gameplay and optimize the resource usage for some ARCHON quests, story quests, and hangout events.
Okay.
So that means clearing out some old quest resources to save storage space, right? But what about players whose progress is a bit all over the place? How does that work?
Don't worry, the dev team has accounted for that. The system will provide different guidance and solutions based on account progress and quest status to ensure that travelers still have a smooth gaming experience. And when you need to start an ARCHON quest, story quest, or hangout event that isn't enabled, the system will download the required resources as needed.
Oh, Slay?
Yup.
That
So travelers who
is
haven't
very
updated
handy.
the mobile version in a long time might be able to free up quite a bit of storage space
I mean,
with
I
this
mostly play on
optimization.
PC.
I need that.
So.
And it sounds like
That
a great
doesn't
option
really
for
concern
cross-platform
me,
players
but
who maybe rely
for the
on
people
mobile
who do
more for
play
the
on
small
mobile,
stuff.
that
Yeah,
helps you guys
of course,
out quite
if you
a
don't have
bit.
storage concerns, nothing has to change. You can just choose to keep all game resources instead. And this setting can be changed at any time in the Paimon menu, where you can choose for completed quest resources to be automatically cleared in future version updates, or for all game resources to be updated as normal.
Oh, okay.
This should also make it easier for people to try out Genshin Impact for the first time.
Yep. For further
True.
details, be
Very
sure to
true.
check out the developers discussion as well as future announcements across Genshin Impact's official accounts.
Okay.
And you will now be able to directly use Fragile Resin to claim rewards from Leyline Blossoms and common challenge
That
domains,
is
like artifact and talent
awesome.
material domains. This also applies to the artifact drops in the new permanent event we introduced earlier.
Yes.
Fragile resin is worth 60 original resin, so that means you get triple the drops. Should save a few trips to the crafting bench, that's for sure.
Interesting.
Also, the Adventurer Handbook will now have guide entries for 40 resin bosses, which should be helpful if you run into a boss you're not quite sure how to crack.
And the icons will be displayed in the order the
So-
bosses were unlocked, which should make it more intuitive.
So if
to
you run
navigate.
into a new
All
boss
right,
that you've
let's
never
move
met
on to some
before,
optimizations for the Spiral Abyss.
ooh,
When
system
moving to the next
optimizations
floor
for
or
Spiral Abyss.
restarting a challenge, you can now save your current party lineup or clear it with a single click.
Oh, easy.
And you can claim your challenge rewards directly after completing floor
awesome.
12. If you're not satisfied with your performance, you can also restart the challenge directly from the finalization screen.
Nice. Small things here and there really add up over time.
Okay.
Yeah, so hopefully these optimizations make for a better experience overall.
All right. Well, that was another long one, you guys, but it's not over yet. A mystery guest left a message for us, so let's check it out along with the third redemption code.
旅人の皆さん、こんにちは。鈴木愛理です。今
Suzuki
回
Ari.
ゲーム原神の皆さんと一緒にお仕事をすることになりました。とても嬉しいです。ありがとうございます。私は、スカークというキャラクターのアニメショートテーマソングの、スター・オデッセイという楽曲を歌わせていただいたんですが、この楽曲は全編
Love her
英
little
語で
hairpiece.
世界各国というか
That's
世
so
界
cool.
にこう届ける歌ということで、もうすべて英語の詩なので、私にとってはこの世界に入って初めての経験でとてもドキドキしたのですが、 こう皆さんと一緒に気持ちを共有できたらいいなと思って今からとてもワクワクしています。スカークの歴史を聞いてすごく強いけど孤独と戦いながら今日まで生きてきた、そんな強くてかっこいい女性っていうのを頭に置きながら歌を歌いましたので、その気持ちが届くと嬉しいです。この楽曲はショートフィルムと同時公開されます。皆さんぜひ楽しみにしていてください。
Release very soon.
あれでした。
OMG! An animated short for Skirk and a song! Let's go!
So exciting.
She is so excited about that.
Well, you guys, that brings us to the end of our announcements for this version. That was a whirlwind.
It certainly was. So, what are you all looking forward to the most? For me, I have to say, although it's a little biased, I am clearly excited for everybody to meet Dahlia.
Yes.
But you know, I'm also
Perfect
really excited about the new permanent
Is
content like
that
Stygian
coming
Onslaught. How about you guys?
after 5.7
It's
or
kind of hard to pick just one. I mean, I'm excited for my girl Malwika
Of
in
course.
TCG, but like, I'm also really excited to see Navilet, my fave, in the Traveler's Tales.
Yes. Well, I'm really excited for, I might be a little biased as well. I'm really excited for Skirk.
Who?
Wow, really? I am also
She
so
is
excited
gonna be
for Dahlia.
amazing.
And like, we've been waiting so long for these characters. And also, Daneslip. I'm so excited. And that animated short, oh my gosh. And also, of course, the lore girlies. We are eating so well this patch. I'm so excited for that twins quest.
Yes, I feel like it's clear from the last few patches that the story has really been amping up lately. And this version
Something
seems
is
to be no
coming.
exception.
Yeah, right? I mean, pretty soon we'll be in our 5th year of adventuring.
I know.
Believe it.
That's the
Feels like it
crazy
was just
part.
yesterday.
It's crazy.
Clearly,
So it feels like
5th
we're really
anniversary of
getting to see how a
Genshin
lot
is
of
in
elements
September.
that seemed separate at first are starting to converge.
Mm-hmm. And after what we saw in the dev team's Nod Cry teaser, I'm even more excited to see how the story unfolds from here.
Right? And we hope travelers have fun doing the same.
Okay, so that's it for the Genshin Impact version 5.7
Is
special
it?
program. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody.
Is it?
Astra Abyssos, travelers, and happy adventuring!
Can I get 5 big booms?
Boom! 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 Oh,
Are
wait a second. It looks like another friend from afar is rushing over to share some interesting news.
Oh, wait. It's under development. Yeah, I know. Okay, that's the moon.
An ever-changing landscape of ruin, a marvel corroded by time. In the forest, where the nights were once undisturbed save for a few rays of moonlight,
Are we
the
getting a
wild
first look at
hunt's
Nod
shadow
Cry?
grows. There are those who bear the name of Frostmoon, living where the silver light shines. Others carry the torch, fending off the darkness and cold with their blades. I hear that the snow and fae still yearn for the frosts of old.
Okay.
While the Fatui look to the stars above, trying in vain to seize the false firmament. Then there are the knights, draped in
This
west
looks
wind,
hype.
nearing the end of a long and arduous mission.
This looks really,
My friends,
really
of
good.
course, shan't be outdone. They will no doubt bring a magical charm to this edge of the world. And
We're gonna
just
get a
as
first
the
look at
stone
what
craves
the region
sculptor's
looks
hand,
like.
So does fate
Genshin
await
Impact,
your gaze.
Song of Welcome Moon.
Pour me another cup
Okay.
of tea, if you'd be so kind. The story is about to begin.
Our first look! Oh my god! Literally our first look at Node Cry. Yes! Oh my god. I mean, Skirk looks fucking cool. Like, God, she looks so cool. I know a lot of people were hoping that we would get a sneak peek at Node Cry, but it was not confirmed until the special program came out. Dude, yes. Oh my god. Is that it? I think that's it. Oh my god. Dude. Dude. That was so cool. Oh my god. I can't wait. That just... I cannot wait for Node Cry to drop. It looks so good. I am super hyped for the upcoming version 5.7. The Travelers are coming back with a full-on story. We got Skirk's release, which we've been waiting for since, like, God, 4.3 or 4.4, when we got her first introduction. I mean, her ultimate, her sword looks incredible. The Skirk's story quest looks like a fever dream in its own. Oh, I can't wait. That was really well done. It seems almost like the past couple of patches, it's like a freaking roller coaster. It's just gone up, 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 up. And I have a feeling that it's just going to do that. And then it's going to hit a point where shit goes crazy. And we get like some huge lore drops for Tevet's lore. I can't wait. Like, this is by far one of the best introductions into the next story of Genshin. It looks insane. It looks incredible. But that's going to be about it. Wow. I'm blown away. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in to this occasion with me, watching the release of Skirk. That's going to be about it. I am going to go edit some videos, get those ready to go, and I will see you guys